Duke Blue Devils taking on the winners of 7 straight, the Clemson Tigers. EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Blue Devils will kick this deep to start us off. The turn begins inside the 10. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. The Tigers offense is on the field for the first time today. And Kirk, when you talk about this offense, your eye goes right away to this wide receiver who really is a generational talent.
Well, he's just a difference maker. Anytime you can get him matched up one-on-one, you're going to try to get him the football as often as you can and see how many touchdowns he can put up on the board.
To the air, it's Klubnik. Running out of time in the pocket. The pass rush gets home.
How about that to start the game off by this defense? The offense decides to drop back on the first play, and this quarterback has no time at all because of the pressure up front.
They're behind the sticks on 2nd and long here from the 12. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grab behind the line. It's Randall. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now. And the Tigers will bring their punt team on the field now. He's on to boot it away now. Fair catch made at the 40. So the Duke Blue Devils offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. They'll be met by a defensive front that has a couple of impact players on it. They get after the quarterback. They slow the run down. Really a nightmare to block.
Well, these guys are what it's all about. You want to build a great defense? Follow this blueprint right here. Big, strong, athletic defensive linemen. They're game wreckers.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Of course, there's another sack by a Clemson defender. And, you know, so often with football, we get so caught up in the quarterbacks and the spread looks and the big explosive plays on offense. But you think about where Clemson's been for the last 10 or 12 years, I think their defense deserves as much credit as guys like Trevor Lawrence and Deshaun Watson. This defense has gone to a different level, and that's why they're a national contender every single year.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He's got it in the open. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to 1st down yardage yet. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Moore. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting 4th down and inches. And the Blue Devils will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Scanning the field. It's Klubnik. Pass complete on a crossing route. Solid gain there. Moves the ball up to the 32. See what the call is on 1st and 10. And the quarterback dropping back. Catch made on the out route. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain. Getting closer to midfield now. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Breaks free. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going. What we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And the ball is picked off. breaks into the open. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Quarterback keeps the football. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got it in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Second down, we're going to throw it. Pass complete on a crosser. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll run it from the gun. He goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Getting set. There's second down. He'll hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. With the catch, it's Anthony. Completion gains about 6 yards, and now it's a fourth down call. And they will try out the field goal team here. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. With that miss, no change in the score.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line. Again, makes it second and medium. Much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense behind the 6 now on second and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking right, this one caught. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. He's looking to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Jukes to get free. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. They'll run it to the right side. Fights off a defender.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Boy, this offensive line is so caught up in making sure that they're accounting for the defensive line. Nobody sees the inside linebacker. He comes home with a blitz and gets the sack.
Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. It's a quarterback keeper. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, the quarterback keeps the ball. He's trying to make a big play on 3rd down. He probably should have gotten the ball out of his hands. Now, got a big 4th down coming up.
The Tigers will send their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. Oh, and it lands at the 4 and bounces in for a touchback. So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. Tackle made after just a short gain. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd. First play of the drive now, coming up from the 29. caught behind the line. It's Brown. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Offense getting set. Second down play here. To throw, it's Klubnik. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They stop it with the 47, but that's enough for a first down. Handoff here from the shotgun. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Bootleg looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Brown. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Offense moving to a bunch formation. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. We're able to move the sticks. Set up now. First down at the 34. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grab behind the line. It's Haynes. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. The shotgun handoff here. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. So, Kirk, we reached the end of one. So far, a defensive stalemate here in the early stats illustrating the story. As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Can he get there on the ground? He finds some space. That game moves the ball to the 17. First down. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here. Running play called on 3rd and short. He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up 4th and short. And the Tigers will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. On the move now. Slides down to avoid the tackle. Fresh set of downs. 1st and goal.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Ball moved back to the 4 for 2nd and goal. Looking to score with a run to the right. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson.
Well, I just love to see an offense finish off a drive. You get inside that 5-yard line, you've got to be able to pound the ball to the goal line and into the end zone. Great job to finish it off.
So they'll try to add to the lead now to the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up and just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Blue Devils offense heads back out on the field now. They're coming off a quick 3 and out. So looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. And the Blue Devils getting set on 1st and 10. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Grabbed by the receiver. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. 2nd down after that completion. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. 3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
This is good pressure by the defense. It just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
The Blue Devils will line up to boot it away. He's on looking for a solid punt here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. The last drive of the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. He's in the clear. Out past the 30. Past the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Tigers. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
Point, the lead is 14. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner will be brought down. Duke's offense heads back out of the field now. Last drive stalled and was forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. It's a shotgun run call. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Important 2nd down play coming up. Looks right for a quick completion. What a move, breaking ankles and still going. They get him down, but that was the kind of explosive chunk play this offense has been looking for.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
This offense moves into enemy territory inside the 45 after that big play. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Here's a screen pass to the running back. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. Play action fake. Looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. And the Blue Devils pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Looks to the left, and it's complete. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. 2nd down after that previous play. And he drops back in the gun. Pulls it in. It's Little. Here it, looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Touchdown, Blue Devils. That's how you finish a play. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? And they've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Back to throw. It's Klubnik. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Caught over the middle. It's Haynes. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. The Tigers will have to kick this away. Offense goes backwards on this drive. He's on to punt it away now. And here's the return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On 1st down, it's play action. With the catch, it's Anthony. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36. You set it down to the offense. 1st and 10. Play fake, looking to throw. Makes the catch. It's Brown. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11. The Blue Devils will have 1st and 10 here. Quick throw caught on the left side. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Duke.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And it's up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And so it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Back to pass. It's Klubnik. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down to the 45 at a solid gain to keep this drive going. First down. Looking to throw the football. Short pass finds the tight end. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. And completion makes it 2nd and short. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Looking to throw yet again. Locates the tight end. It's complete. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a 1st down. The drive stays alive with that completion for a 1st down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
caught in the backfield. It's Moore. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. QB decides to keep it here. They make the tackle, but nice gain. Sets him up first down at the 14. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Oh, the pass rush gets home. And the Tigers will come to the line to crank up the tempo. To throw, it's Klubnik. Looking downfield near the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Clemson.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Might have to try the extra point. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Finds room at the 30. Breaks into the clear. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Goes to his right. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And after the miss, still down by 7. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Death Valley. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this 3rd quarter.
The Tigers will kick this away to start the second half. Bringing it out, it's Moore. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the 3rd quarter, trying to make up this deficit. Makes the grab. It's Anthony. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Anthony. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Boy, great play here by a Clemson defender. Makes you think of all these great Clemson defenders they've had over the years, like The Fridge or Daquan Bowers, Vic Beasley, Grady Jarrett, and of course, most recently, Miles Murphy, who got drafted just a few years ago. Always great defensive lineman, allows this defense to be athletic. And with players like this, it's just a defense you do not want to face.
Tough spot here. 2nd and long from their 19. Wants to throw it. Grab behind the line. It's Moore. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. And the Blue Devils will bring their punt team onto the field. Back out to punt for the 4th time today. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Receiver in motion now. An inside give now from the shotgun. Tough running to avoid a loss that just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Now it's second down here. It's a run. Running back's got it. Third down coming up after that running play. Throwing up play action. Catch made on the right side. Able to convert on third down. Gives him a fresh set of downs from 22. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Catch made on the left side. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Caught behind the line. It's Brown. Tackled at the 8 after the completion. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. So getting nothing on first down makes it 2nd and goal from the 8. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. Pass caught, can he get in? Fighting for the end zone, but doesn't get there. They'll spot the ball at the 3. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. They've gotten the ball down to the 3-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Blue Devils offense heads back out onto the field now. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? That's reeled in. It's Brown.
The slant may look like an easy play to defend, but it can be really tough, especially against man coverage, without any help to the inside. If you're the offense and you continue to see that man coverage, then you might as well just keep attacking just like that.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Oh, he fought hard there. Broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. The sure hands. It's Brown. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. 3rd down play here out of the shotgun. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. The Blue Devils will line up to punt it away. On to kick now for the 5th time today. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. And the powerful Crimson offense is back out there. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? 2nd down play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Oh, look at the quick cut. Gets past the 35. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there. And the Tigers will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play. Looking to throw. It's Klubnik. Grab down the middle. It's Randall. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Pressure is coming. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, another sack. You know, as the offensive coordinator, you're ahead in this game. Maybe you should change the game plan to help your quarterback a bit. This pass rush has gotten home way too many times, and you should focus more on preserving the lead.
The Tigers will have to punt this one away. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. Last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. Play action fake, looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Anthony. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. 3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. The pocket breaking down. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time. And the Blue Devils will line up to punt it away. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. He'll call for the fair catch here. Offense trots out onto the field, hoping to start a drive here. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. A draw to the back. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very... A deep shot to the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. And the Tigers will line up to punt it away. On to kick now for the 5th time today. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 39. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Gets into space at the 50. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
He's running out of time here. Slides to avoid the big hit. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback still with the football. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. It's a short return. They bring him down to the 22, but this defense steps up, makes a big play.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. To the air, it's Klubnik. Oh, and he can't hang on for the little screen pass there, and that's going to bring up third. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Looks left and finds his target there. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. The Tigers come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. They'll run the option. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Here's the handoff. Great cut there. That's enough to move the sticks and give them a first down at the 41. This comes on offense moving quickly down the field. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They get him down, but that's a solid gain. Here's the second down play. They'll hand it off. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. They come up third and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. Breaks into open space. Now play more than enough for a first down. Sets him up at the 24. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. That's caught. It's Randall.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Marathon drive, the 11th play, and they face a 3rd and short. Back to throw. It's Klubnik. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Touchdown, Tigers. This offense is still clicking.
This guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the 4th. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Coverage team brings down the returner. So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. First down loss sets up 2nd and long from the 11. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Catch made in space. Look out. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker. The catch makes it a more manageable 3rd down. Going to convert with a sneak.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set.
Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Looking to throw here. Bringing pressure. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game. And another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. Quarterback drops back. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Defense is coming after him. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. A deep shot to the right. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop. Now the offense is set up with a short field. Looking for some space. It's Haynes. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4. The quarterback keeps it on the option. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Important 3rd down play coming up. Looking to throw. It's Klubnik. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. This will be about a 53-yard attempt. Let's see if he can get it there. Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they add to their lead. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Blue Devils offense heads back out on the field now. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up the 3rd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Running back grabs it on a screen. And the defense stops him short of the marker in that screen. 4th down coming up. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. Off the play fake on 1st down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I do not want to see the game film. This has been a tough game for the big boys. It appears almost like they've just been moonwalking the entire game, and they've been pushed all around. That's 6 sacks surrendered already in this game.
That sack makes it 2nd down and forever. Looking downfield, it's Klubnik. The pass rush closing in. Wide open downfield. They stop him short of the goal line, but it'll be 1st and goal at the 4. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Tigers looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. Touchdown, Clemson. They continue to roll up the score. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirby.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
But they'll try to add the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
14.
Return starts from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Getting set. Here's second down. Caught over the middle. It's Anthony. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Makes the grab. It's Brown. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Looking to chuck it again. That's caught. It's King. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. That completion makes it 2nd and short. Using his legs. It's Moore. A change of direction. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. The Blue Devils come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Nice grab. It's Anthony. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. 7th play of the drive coming up. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Play action here on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Finds his man. It's Brown. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
Here comes 3rd and long. Trailing in the game. Giving up that sack earlier could prove to be decisive. Pressure is coming. Grab down the middle. It's Anthony. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's 4th down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Could be brought down on 4th down, and the drive ends with the sack.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open, and result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
Here's the first play of the drive. They start at the 28. The back's got it on a counter. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. Well, it's been a great season. Big things still possible, Kirk, but for the first time, they run into a hurdle they can't clear. Now, how will they respond to this first loss?
And I think that's the big question. One loss isn't going to eliminate these guys from the playoff, but all they can do and focus on now is resetting, regrouping, and maybe use this loss as fuel down the stretch.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Hermstreet, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
stadium, and you might as well get used to the sound you're hearing. The Seminole war chant is going full throat. A huge opportunity for both of these teams to get a boost and find a way to break into the top 25 if they can come out with a victory. And the Demon Deacons will kick it away to start. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Seminoles offense will have the ball first. And Jesse, this is going to be a fun test. This receiver, if you leave him in man coverage, you might be in for some trouble.
And so when you get him in the one-on-ones, you got to throw his way. He's a really good route runner. He can catch the football. And then when the defense decides to double cover and take him away, that's when you go somewhere else with the football or you run it. The balance in this offense, based on how they play him, I think is big today.
Yeah, and that's what you got to do as a defense. Sometimes you double team him, sometimes you play zone, mix it up, give different looks, because he's a guy. He's shown the ability to burn your defense and make big plays.
To the air, it's Castellanos. Quick strike complete. Breaks into the open. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. It's almost incomprehensible to think the Noles failed to break 17 points 10 times a season ago. That's a year after being prolific, Jesse. So what are the keys to regaining some form?
Now, Reese, I think it's the quarterback position. I think this team was spoiled in a lot of ways when they had Jordan Travis. And they obviously had so much NFL talent surrounding him, but they had a leader. They had a guy that everybody could look at when times got tough and believe in. Someone has got to be able to establish themselves at the quarterback position for this team to get back to its winning ways.
It'll be 3rd and long. He'll do it himself. It's a fumble. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. And it took everything he had, but he barely gets it in there. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And they don't get 7 on that opening drive, but they get 3. And this place is rocking. Night games are always so loud, so obnoxious, and these fans, they get something to cheer about with that first offensive possession.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So Wake Forest's offense will go to work for the first time today. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Quickly to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. A cacophony of noise, debilitating surround sound, the war chant on third down at the dope. Caught in the backfield, it's Claiborne. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. The Demon Deacons are moving quickly down the field. Off play action on first down. Grab behind the line, it's Claiborne. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Second down coming up. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. Working that left side. And what a throw to get it in there. And they've got it in business in the red zone at the 13. Tight end finds a soft spot. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Caught in the back get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Just keep slinging it. Touchdown, wait. The offense cashing it in on that drive. A score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time. But when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Singleton. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. A little bit of feeling each other out there, down 7-3 as they open this drive. Caught behind the line. It's White. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
The Noles come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. To the air, it's Castellanos. Finds the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a first down. The give from the gun. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few. And the Seminoles line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. It doesn't always have to be pretty, and that one wasn't, but somehow he hooked it just into that left corner. That brings him to within 1.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
He'll bring it out. It's Mays. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. We got a tight one early, and they go back on the attack. Oh, he's got some space. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the first down. Might as well give it to him again. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on 3rd down at the dope. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. And the Demon Deacons will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. These two teams swapping early scores, and they'll try to move back on top, starting the drive down 7-6. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Pittman. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Seminoles come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Scanning the field, it's Castellanos. Fires to the big fella. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down, they've got it at the 40. The Seminoles are rolling down the field. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
3rd and long situation, we're bringing an extra DB on the field, and we're telling our front guys to pin your ears back and go get the QB, and they get the job done.
The Seminoles line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Running back searching for a hole. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Rides the back on the option, the give. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. The Demon Deacons come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Fires to the big fella. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. On the run, it's Claiborne. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. And the Demon Deacons in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Now the play fake. Looking left. He's got it. The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. From the gun, the ground game. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. They've got a first down here to open the period. Looking to throw. Oh, they're after him. He's sacked. He'll lose a couple on that one as he tried to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job being the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
The Demon Deacons now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Under fire. Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job of ball security.
Chains keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. 3rd down, they got to get it to Neptune. He'll have to launch a rocket. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. brings that Florida State offense back onto the field. They've had a couple of productive drives, but they've had to settle for field goals in 2 of their 3 previous possessions, Jesse.
Yeah, this is an offense that takes a lot of pride in execution, and they feel like they should have scored a touchdown every single drive. So while it's been good, not great, David, just execute a little bit better.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. Touchdown, Demon Deacons. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the PAT makes it 14-6. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Interesting matchup this week in the Big 12 today. In fact, they're all interesting this season. Houston is currently working from behind. But how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you just never know. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to West Virginia.
Quickly out to the tight end.
We'll keep you updated as this one goes forward, as this could shake up the Big 12 race significantly.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Trying to get rid of it. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. And the Seminoles will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Vic. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. Give to the back. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Demon Deacons come to the line with a new set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He leaves it with his back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Yeah, how about this defense, man? That's the 3rd sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. It is perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
Hey, listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Creates a little room. Jumped on top of the pile. Offense gets set for second down. Got it behind the line. It's White. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Dropping back, it's Castellanos. Takes a hit as he fires. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. And the Noles will punt it away on fourth down. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. Fair catch just inside the 40. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Both these teams have had some good moments this year, and they'd love nothing better than to improve their pole positioning, build a little momentum by getting a win in this one.
You're just trying to punctuate the season, right? How big would it be for one of these two programs to finish the year as a ranked team? It would help them so much in the offseason with recruiting and really help their confidence looking ahead to next year, David.
And confidence and momentum and just learning how to win. A part of that is a part of the process of being great in the future. And this team, learning how to win, finding ways to get it done, it's only going to build momentum, and hopefully you can carry that over to next season.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Demon Deacons are marching down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Demon Deacons have taken it inside the 20. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Mays. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. To the air on second down. Here's a heat. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Demon Deeks. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. To the air, it's Castellanos. Fires to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Behind the chains now on second and long. Wants to go up top. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Pittman. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. The Noles will send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Send the tight end in motion. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Finds his big tight end. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. That's reeled in. It's Claiborne. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Demon Deacons are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Grab near the marker is Hernandez. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
And the Demon Deacons with the 1st and 10. Snagged in the middle. It's Mays. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wide receiver comes in motion. Touch pass on the right. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Demon Deacons are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Couldn't find anybody open, just threw it away, and that's a smart move. You want to avoid the turnover, especially in the red zone. It'll be 4th down. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And I like the way this defense just finished. And I know they're trailing, but they didn't give up the touchdown. Got a little bit of momentum. Not much time left in this first half, but you got halftime to make some adjustments, come out with some energy, but a nice stop here.
The returner will field it and try to do some business. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. They go to the ground. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. He'll pull it on the read. There he goes. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great one in Tallahassee going on. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Doak Campbell Stadium.
And the Seminoles will kick it away to crank up the second half. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll start this third quarter with a run. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Quarterback will keep it. Finds a little space. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. And the Demon Deacons, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Looking for space. It's Claiborne. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Caught in the backfield. It's Vick. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Looking deep down the right side. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Demon Deacons will line up to punt it away. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. Looking for a crease to the left. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On target to the left. Running free. Touchdown Seminoles! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
On to attempt the try. And it's up and good. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Big one in the Big 12, and take a look at how things are playing out here. Colorado is currently trailing in this one, but I've seen crazier things at Folsom Field. Trust me when I tell you that. Guess what I'm saying is a comeback could be in the cards. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Arizona. We'll circle back if anything changes in this interesting Big 12 matchup. Back to you guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Grab behind the line. It's Vic. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. A cacophony of noise, debilitating surround sound. The war chant on 3rd down at the dope. He's going to have enough to pick up the 1st down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. And the Demon Deacons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Caught in the backfield, it's Mays. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Trying play action. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Rush is on him. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Really nice job by the defense because they're doing their part, especially these last 2 drives now. Trailing here in the 2nd half, but not by much. And they know if they just keep getting it back to their offense, good things are going to happen. Really nice job on 3rd down that time, getting the sack and now giving their offense another chance.
The Demon Deacons decide to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. They've fallen into a hole here, and they need to start fighting back right now on this drive. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Seminoles send out the punt unit. This will be the 5th kick of the night. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. RPO complete to open the drive. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Here comes the offense on 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Pressure coming. It's caught. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Claiborne. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now second down. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Makes the catch. It's Claiborne. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Hernandez. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. After that last completion, it's second down. Caught behind the line. It's Hernandez. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Got a man. It's Vick. They'll run him out of bounds, but look what's on the ground. Penalty marker. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Caught near the sticks. It's Vick. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Looking to throw again. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. In that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
And that stiff arm is a weapon for this runner. He uses it and picks up a first down.
I like a nice quick decision by your quarterback. See what the defense is doing. And again, know where that yellow line is. Go get to it and get the first down.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. They'll send the back in motion. Going to swing it on second down. He's got it. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. Trying to barge their way in. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Quickly complete. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Wake Forest.
Number 7 with the grab and the score.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's Singleton. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. From the gun, the running back has it. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and lofts one high and deep. He's got it on the right. They make the stop, but a big pickup thanks to the big arm from the senior quarterback. What a tough break for the defense. You get a hand on the football, and they still make a big play.
Man, how difficult is that? The ball is deflected. To be able to keep your eyes on the football, continue to concentrate from a fortuitous bounce, Reese. A nice break to him. Makes the catch, makes the big play down the field.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It'll be 3rd and long. To throw, it's Castellanos. They're setting up the screen. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. The Seminoles have their offense in high gear. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Makes the grab. It's Pittman. Turning it on. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line. Just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the catch. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Wants to go up top. Throws for the tight end. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Florida State. The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
And right down the middle. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Northern Illinois is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These Huskies have picked themselves up before, and they're capable of it again today. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to San Diego State. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Using his feet. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Finds his tight end. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. And the Demon Deacons will try to pin them back with the punt. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Makes the grab. It's Davis.
And these are these moments, man, when you're trailing by a couple possessions, you've got to put it together. Your quarterback has to come through. I mean, it's not a surprise. It's going to be passes. He's got to be smart. He's got to be quick with his decision-making, and they kind of got to be up near the line of scrimmage and be in a little bit of a hurry.
Gets the back moving. Looking for a man. It's Castellanos. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack.
Yeah, and unfortunately in the fourth quarter, losing, you got to put the foot on the accelerator. You got to make something happen. So I get they had to be aggressive and go for it. They just can't seem to get this offense to make plays when they need it the most.
Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Looking for room. It's Claiborne. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Vick.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Pulls it, fired complete. Breaks into the open. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. They'll try the run. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Grabbed in the backfield. It's White. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. The Seminoles getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to pass. It's Castellanos. Fires to the right. Finds his man. It's Pittman. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. From the gun. Give on the inside. They'll get him on the ground after a pickup of 3 to the 28. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's 3rd and long. Fires deep toward the end zone. And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on. The defense declined, and the touchdown stands. Getting set for the point after. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They march 79 yards on the drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Coming out with it, it's Mays. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Here's the pressure. Got out of trouble and throws. Wide open downfield. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Demon Deacons with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Going to try to get it himself. Turns it on in midfield. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. Power football with the run. Plows ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. After the run, now to throw. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws toward the end zone. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative, use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Blackwell. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. Almost has the completion, just missed it. So now it's second and long. Back to throw, it's Castellanos. Finds space on the right. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure, it's a first down. And the Seminoles are in the hurry-up.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up to this point of the game. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute in a 2-minute situation and give ourselves a chance to win. Let's go do it one play at a time.
After the incompletion, they go back up top. Flips it out on the screen. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Loss of 5. Brings up third down.
On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Fires to the wideout. Complete downfield. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on fourth down. Bunch formation for these receivers. The handoff, keep working on that clock. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football there.
They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. And the Demon Deacons are on the move. He'll keep it himself. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Leaves it with the back. Picks up the first down. Oh, he's got some room headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Wake Forest. And they take it in for 6 more points. With that last score, things comfortable here in the fourth as they are headed to a 7-1 record. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze, see what you hit what you see, bring your feet. Yeah, none of that happened.
Yeah, those are all great things to keep in mind, but you're also trying to tackle another grown man against his will and get him on the ground. And by the way, he wasn't having it.
From the gun. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
46, Florida State.
He'll bring it out. It's Blackwell. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. Looking downfield, it's Castellanos. Going to try to pop one on the screen. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Got the back over the middle. He'll be dragged down right at the 19-yard line. It'll bring up 4th down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Caught close to the marker, it's Robinson. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a 1st down. And the Noles come to the line with a new set of downs. They just keep firing. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. 2nd down, he'll throw it.
Offense, you got to do a better job. There's got to be more sense of urgency protecting your backup quarterback. You've already lost your starter due to injury. Now that the backup's in, you know you're going to have to hold on for just that split second longer, and they weren't able to do it there.
Got a man, it's McCoy. He's wrestled down right at the 35. Good job by the defense to stop that conversion attempt. 4th down coming.
Now, 4th down.
He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Finds him out of the backfield. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. The Noles want to move quickly. Looking for a man, it's Castellanos. Pulls it in, it's McCoy. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the Seminoles can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Grab near the marker, it's Davis. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. Looking to throw on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Seminoles with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. This 3rd down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? Wide receiver going in motion. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On the snap, it's Davis. He is stopped short of the line to gain. The 4th down try goes awry, and that might just do it. And with things in their favor on the scoreboard, the quarterback's favorite play in the playbook, the old kneel down from victory formation. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen.